Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Science of Superpowers. I am Tonya Dawn Recla. So glad that you've joined us again. Today, we're talking all about how humanity survives, right? How we survive this. Like, what are we doing, right? And I know that heating up, right? It seems like sometimes every time we open up an app or turn on the TV or whatever it might be, that it's like we're bombarded with information that we really aren't equipped to deal with, right? We're getting information that we don't have programs for, right? And it's short-circuiting some of our systems. And so remember that all of that is going on. And here recently, as part of our celebration of the Men of Co-Creation, I had the amazing honor of talking with Ervin Laszlo again. This is the third time we've had him on the show. He is amazing. If you don't know Ervin, then go look him up, folks. 91 years old, still doing interviews, 109 books, multiple honorary PhDs, multiple countries that nominated this man for peace prizes. A few of them gave them to him. He got nominated twice in this country. This man has tirelessly been contributing to the future of humanity from the most uplifted and beautiful perspective, his existence, right? And that interview is amazing. Amazing. You're not going to want to miss it when it comes out. This man really tapping into him, and you get him going, and it's just amazing information that comes out. So be sure to check that out. And today we're going to sort of carry on with that conversation, because there we talk about, like, what do we do? What are we looking at moving forward, right? How do we do this? And he was pretty clear. You know, we either change how we're doing things, or we know what's going to happen, right? We can kind of see it. It's not difficult if you look through evolutionary perspectives. We have to come together, right? Co-creation, part of this walk, this evolution of ours, is to learn how to have these conversations together, how to create from a new place, how to say that doesn't work for all of us. It's never worked for all of us. Truthfully, it's probably never really worked well for any of us. But the perceived benefits allowed things to continue, right? Not knowing, not understanding, being ignorant to certain things, all of that's in there. And we're all reconciling those pieces right now, whatever our part was that we played in it. That's tough, right? Those programs are challenging. That's the very personal experience that we're going through of, like, what's going to happen? Are we going to survive, right? People are dying, right? People are hurting. People are confused. People feel alone, right? All of this, we can help, right? It doesn't change the fact that all of us are in the experience of it, which energetically creates some really challenging environments to be in. If you don't know how to ride those energetic waves, you probably are getting batted around a little bit. Right, a little dimensional motion sickness going on as things are like, woo, woo. You know, when our realities start shifting in front of our face, things change, right? I don't know that it always catches up that if we want to change, the world around us is going to change. Are we ready to watch that swirl in front of our faces? No, most people aren't. That's okay. You know, it happens as slowly as it needs to for you. Recognize that's going on, right? If you're not consciously out there jumping those dimensional waves and quantum leaping into new realities, then you might not know what to do when those energetic waves come through you. So we respond in the way that we know how to respond, right? Most of us catch it at the emotional level. Some of us catch it at the physical level. We all catch it once it's out our mouth. Everybody catches it then. Right. But it's better if you can catch it right before that, and then before that, and then before that. And those who can catch it in those subtle layers learn how to ride those waves up in choice as they create new programs. Right. It sounds simple, but the deconstruction prior to that takes a little bit of effort. Right. And a lot of us are in the process of that right now. So you're not alone. Right. And how does this play into what comes next for all of us? We have real concrete issues happening here. Right. I'm not even going to name them. You know them all, right? Fundamental, foundational challenges we're facing as a humanity. It seems pretty daunting at times. I get it. But we can do this, right? We can do this because It's a challenge, right? It's a challenge. Can we figure out how to get us all to survive this and to keep this planet intact before we die? It's kind of like board games, right? We have some board games like this. There's like an island game, the Forbidden Island, like a collaborative board game. Like read the signs, folks. Learn how to work collaboratively. Some of you aren't even cooperating well, right? Others of us are working on co-creation. So kind of figure out where you fall in that. Does not work well with others. Okay, start there. Start there, right? Acknowledge that you don't always work well with others and you probably could use some training. If you can't cooperate well with people, you probably shouldn't be in the co-creation conversations. Not till you're ready. If you can't cooperate with people, you probably shouldn't be in collaboration conversations. A number of years back, I wrote an article called, "Do You Suffer from Premature Collaboration?" What happens, right? We had the corporate counter intel firm, and what we saw in the due diligence work was that people were getting into business agreements, money was changing hands, and people didn't know anything about the people they were getting involved with. Nothing. Sometimes there weren't even people they were getting involved with, right? The initial crypto wave. Oh, geez. Right? Think. Use your brains. We got them. Right. And so as we look forward into what comes next, it starts with us looking at, where are we now? And that means you. Where are you now? You can complain about the world problems, but ultimately, what's your locus of control? You. Just you. Right. And if that's not where it could be, start there. And it's the last thing we think of, like, Tonya, what do you mean? Like, the apocalypse is coming and you want me to, like, I don't know. Meditate, pray, contemplate, walk in nature, do a SIFA session, do something to say, wait, hold on a second. I have some power here. Because in your world, you're the power generator. You're the one doing it all. What you witness is yours. How you witness it is yours. What it does in your world is yours. No one else's. Just yours. So that is the secret, right? It's not like this is new. Be the change you want to see in the world. Start with you. If you want to get to the other side of this, learn how to love yourself. Learn how to love others. Learn how to love some kind of relationship with creation, spirit, God, essence, love, whatever that element is, the energetics, the field. Allow yourself to develop a relationship with the very essence that moves through us, however you call that, and watch what happens. It starts with us. Those are the waves moving through the world. Those waves move. They're neutral. What are you adding to it? When that wave comes through your system, what's it picking up from you? How clean is your system energetically? What are you holding on to? Right? What are you fighting? What have you not forgiven? What are you hurting from? When that wave comes through, think about it this way, parents, when that wave comes through you, it's touching your kids next. What are you putting in it? Spouses, when that wave comes through, it's going right to your spouse. You can say you want them to be a certain way. What are you doing to contribute to that? Employees, bosses, the people. We are the world. Everything comes from us. When that wave comes through you, what are you putting on it? Because it's going to someone right after you. Right? It's weird to think about it that way, but it's happening. And if we're honest, we may not understand the dynamics. We may not be researching it. We may not be in this material, but we can feel it. We know it. I have never once done a workshop, a lecture, a talk, a speech, a class, a course, an experience, not once, where someone didn't feel it. We know. We know. What are we going to do with it is the question. Take ownership of that, and that dictates everything about the future of humanity. You are that powerful. You matter that much. That much. Be sure to check out that episode when it comes out with Ervin Laszlo. That celebration, man, of the men of co-creation, it has created magic, ripple effects, waves. Did you not know that this many people were working behind the scenes on your behalf? So we have a chance. Whether you're working in the material sector, the virtual sector, or the vibrational sector, the amount of light you're pouring into a situation matters a whole hell of a lot right now. It matters. You're voting with that on what comes next for all of us. Choose wisely. Beyond next time, remember who you are. We love you. Love each other. Goodbye for now.